Good morning, everyone. It's 47 degrees Fahrenheit here in San Marino, Pasadena, San Gabriel area. And I went to the corner bakery immediately. I got $5 off today for being a very good eater, very good patron there. This is for lunch. Albacore tuna. And look at the packaging and chips. Albacore tuna and chips. And of course, my breakfast, sausage, chicken sausage wrap from the bakery. And you notice the packaging as I talked about last time. Some of them are using aluminum foil. Just the other day, I was at Goldstein. They had a special thing for their breakfasts. But this is a wrap, and sometimes they wrap it. Only they neatly cut it like they're supposed to. What's happening with basketball as it pertains to violence? Is basketball becoming more violent? Or do we just have certain individuals who are trying to end other people's careers? Or are they really finesse enough to really play well? Or do some of them really straddle both sides? I think that's a question that needs to be answered, because I know it gets heated up in these sports, and they claim that one player is more violent than the other. And if a player hasn't been too violent or too crazy, throwing their arms around and their legs and all that stuff, and then all of a sudden they do something that's out of the ordinary, what's the point? They've been trying to make different rule changes. You can't hand check anymore. It was almost more violent then, but it seems like to me it's more violent now because they don't have those things in place, and people are still testing the system. I think it's atrocious. Sometimes mistakes do happen, but when you purposely throw out your fist or your elbow, are you really fighting? I think you're really fighting. And you probably should be in some other sport. I know there are some sports that are more violent than others, but I think that sometimes a sport that shouldn't be so violent is violent. I'm not condoning right or wrong if you're trying to win. We all play sports where we had to fight a little bit for our position. But are we really, really trying to win? I think that's debatable. I got one Taco Bell sauce here, and I'm gonna put on here. Taco Bell sauce, supposed to be hot sauce, but this one's not really that hot. At least that's what it was yesterday. But I'll try it out. You know, you really don't have to watch the games to know what's going on. All you need to do is watch the highlights and the newsreels and the sports talk about the different players. But just watch the news and just hear what they got to say about it. This is a Corner Bakery moment. That's all I got to say about it today. I thought it was going to be windy. I did hear wind early this morning. It's a little windy, but not quite to the point where I think it was detrimental. Anyway, see you in my next video. You know, I'm acting more comfortable in my car. That's why I keep getting things to go. Even if I had time, sometimes I look at the situation, the backdrop, the whole shot, how loud my voice should be. It's best for me to do it from my vehicle. I'm way more comfortable. And I can use my camera any kind of way. Then again, I don't know how loud I am when I talk in a restaurant, except for I have to talk pretty soft. And sometimes it's hard putting the earphone in. And I don't want to set up no camera. I still like to be inconspicuous. Talk to you later. And another thing that I forgot to say is, you're making all this money. So you think because you're making all that money, you get suspended. They penalize you. You get suspended again. They penalize you. And you hurt the team. And some of the members of the team don't really want to say much. Because you've been an integral part of the team for such a long time that you can almost do anything you want to do. Just because you make a certain amount of money. And then you go starting fights and get suspended. You think you're being aggressive, but you're not. You're over-aggressive to the point that it hurts the team. And who the hell to blame? The coach. Hi. And you can't blame the coach. But you are blaming the coach. You are. Everyone is blaming the coach. Now, everyone wants to walk off. Everyone wants to disrespect the coach now because he's making the changes that he needs to play. Give me a break. You know how much it costs to go to these games? And you're acting like a fool out there.